look at this thing right here. Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And a little backstory on this. This is a right walk behind. It is identical to the yellow one that you've seen me mowing my yard with. It's the same 52-inch deck. It's the same 23.5 horsepower Kawasaki. Same controls, same gas tank, same everything. It just has a little bit of a different paint job on it. I was fortunate enough to be able to request it and got it. And yes, I paid full price for the mower. This is not a promotional type thing with Ride or nothing like that. They give me nothing. And I bought it through my dealer, but used the contact at Right that I have and said, hey, I'm gonna buy a new mower. Do you mind painting it black for me? And they were good enough to do that. The current mower I have, the yellow Right, our maintenance crews are growing, and so they need another mower. So I was gonna have to buy a new mower regardless. So I've always had the dream to have a solid black mower. I thought it would be cool, and so I took the opportunity to do this. I'll take the yellow Right that I have now, and I'll give it to the guys at work to use, and then I bought the new one to use here and had it painted black. Well, hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. I hope you're having a great day. So if you heard the little intro there, I've always kind of been a car cleaning nerd, and back in the day when I had some hot rod cars, I would go up to the car wash and sit there all day on Saturday and clean them and just have them spotless clean, and go cruising or riding around or whatever. And that's kind of stuck with me over the years. I enjoy cleaning my wife's van, and I've recently purchased my first brand new truck. I've never owned a new truck, and it took me long enough to get it, but I finally got something. And whenever you get something like that, you want to take care of it and clean it, and make sure you maintain it correctly. And so I started doing a little homework on YouTube, and I run across this guy called Pan the Organizer, and a lot of you probably watch him. He's an incredible guy. He really knows his stuff when it comes to this super duper detailing, and what cleaners to use, and what waxes and polishes and foam soap and all that kind of thing. And so I've really gotten hooked on his channel, and I watch him, and I wanted to take what I've learned from him and what I've been doing on my truck and on the van and apply it to my mower, to a brand new mower. It's never mowed grass. It's got 0.2 hours on it. Those are hours probably from moving it around the dealer floor or at the right manufacturing place. So it is literally brand new. And so we're going to go through the motions and wash it, clay bar it, ceramic coat it, just go full blown detail on it and get it set up and clean, ready to go for the year. Now the big question is why? Why in the world are you going through all that trouble? It's just a lawnmower. Well, you got a point there. I'll give you that. But a problem with mowers has always been keeping them really clean. I'm a little bit peculiar on my equipment and stuff, and I like keeping it clean, simply so it looks good and it lasts longer. And one of my pet peeves is how the grass kind of builds up under a deck of a mower. And so I'm thinking that if we ceramic coat it, okay, ceramic coating is basically you're putting a layer of glass all over everything, makes the surface hydrophobic and super duper slick, you know what I mean? So it's hard for things to stick to it. So that's my thinking. I realize they make things that you spray up under the deck and grass isn't supposed to stick to it and all, and I've tried a bunch of them and yet to find one that works. So we're going to try it here and see what happens, and then we can follow it throughout the year. And as I'm cleaning it and that kind of thing, kind of give you my opinion, hey, it works well, or hey, it ain't worth the trouble of doing. So let's get to it. My yard's pretty flat, so really the anti-scalp rollers do nothing for me. What that'll do is kind of give me a good, clean, sleek look, you know, across the front of the deck. And something else I don't care for is the, I don't even know what you call that thing, man, but I don't like it. I'm gonna pop my blades off so I can get up under the deck really well and they're not gonna be in my way. Basically, I'm just gonna rinse the surface off real good before I start washing it. Now, one thing I am doing is I'm trying to be really cautious. This is a cool motor. It's not hot. I'm not trying to get the motor wet or any of the electronics. So some of that I may have to do by hand without a pressure washer. Now, if you want to know all about the cleaning supplies and all that, you'll need to go watch Pan the Organizer, his channel. I'm not going to get into all that, but I'm basically using everything he recommends. And basically the reason for all the super detailed wash job is you want the surface absolutely clean, clean, clean before you apply that ceramic coating. And obviously this is going way above and beyond what you would typically do to keep a mower clean, but I'm just curious to see how it's going to work. This is a little detail brush. It'll help you get in all the little cracks and corners. So this right here is a lube that you basically spray down the surface really good with, and it will help the clay bar to slide. And it's my understanding that basically you just go back and forth like this in one direction and then go back in the other direction. And again, I realize this is a whole lot of work for a lawnmower. Regardless of whether my little test or not works, I guess the mower's just getting a really good deep cleaning right now. Now once you do an area real good, you just take a microfiber towel, cloth, and wipe it down really good. And I'm gonna repeat this over the entire mower. I'm gonna let it dry really, really good, and then I'll come back and do the ceramic coating. Well, I gotta say, that's pretty clean right there. So that right there is the ceramic coating. This right here's the little applicator pad you use, and you basically put that on there like that. Wrap it around, hold it with your fingers. And you basically want to take the coating, put you a couple of lines of it on here like that. And we're going to go back and forth one way and then go back and forth the other way. Oh man. Look at that. And that makes a big difference. All right, well, there you go. I think it turned out pretty good. It's incredibly clean right now. This is probably the cleanest mower I've ever owned. But we'll kind of, mow with it throughout the year and wait and see if, again, my little experiment, is it going to make it easier to clean? I'm not expecting it to keep 100% of the accumulation off of it. That's not going to happen. But when I do wash it, clean it, the stuff, the grass clippings and dirt or whatever, should slide off a lot easier, making it easier to clean. Now, if you want all the details on ceramic coating and cleaning and all that, you need to go watch Pan the Organizer. That guy, he don't even know me. I just watch his channel, but he's really good at what he does. So if you're into that kind of thing, go check him out. Of course, we do yard stuff here in grass, and we like to show people how to have a nice stand of turf and make your property look good and all that kind of thing. And I'm getting ready to start digging up my liripe now and start on another video, and we're going to transplant some of that over to the office where I got the Bermuda grass at. So I'm gonna get out here and get with that, and again, we'll see how this works throughout the year, if it helps or if I just wasted 4 hours of my day. So ain't one way to find out, right? So hey, I appreciate you watching. I'll check you later.